Okay, stop what you're doing. Don't even dare to blink an eye or move a single muscle, okay? And now answer me. Answer this question. Have you ever been backstabbed by a best friend in school? Or have you met some toxic people in school or got bullied in school before? Have you? Have you? If the answer is yes, then I have some good news for you. All of your enemies in school and your ex-best friend got hit by a bus yesterday. Okay, I'm just kidding. The good news is actually this. Although we are not going to be hitting anyone with a bus, we are going to hit our ex-best friends and all of our school enemies with something harder. And that would be an agenda that I have compiled today, which it would consist of role plays for us to vent our anger. And we're going to take revenge with our minds, but not with our actions, because we are not going to stoop as low as them. We are going to start from the very start, like 5-year-olds playing in the school playgrounds. We're going to play tag. Okay. You're gonna be it, and I'm gonna be running away. Whee! So scary, you're gonna tag me. Okay, and I'm just saying here, you can give up whenever you want to because it's actually impossible for you to catch me here. Okay guys, I'm actually a slow runner, and I remember whenever kids want to play tag with me, they would just play because they want to make fun of me as a slow runner. So this is actually very therapeutic for me. Okay, now the second thing. What is school without this situation? So, there would be group work, and then the teacher would say, oh, make a group of 4. Now you would see the 3 people that you thought you were friends with. They gather into a group together. And then there's 1 spot left, so you think that you're that person that can join them. But no! They replace you with someone else and don't even look at you even if you've asked first. If this has happened to you, today I am going to therapy both me and you by creating a situation where I would actually be in a group with you. We are not the rejected people who got shoved together. No. We're not. We chose to be with each other because we are besties. Okay, wait, this has to look realistic. So, since this has to look realistic, I am going to grab a notebook and act like we are actually in school right now. Okay, so I am taking notes. So very interesting. Okay, and then the teacher says, make a group of 2. And then you know those best friends who look at each other like this? Whenever the teacher says that, so we're gonna do that. And we're in a group. I'm so happy. I hope you are happy too. And we're in a group. Okay, so we're gonna work together. What's the task, teacher? The task is draw a Venn diagram that compares the similarities between an orange and an apple. Okay, so we're gonna draw the Venn diagram. So we're gonna talk, and we love each other. We love each other so much. We love being a group together. We are so happy. We are actually enjoying each other's presence. No one is getting left out here. This is so good. Okay, so orange. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. One is big, one is small. Okay. Okay, let's, because of time constraints, we're just gonna say like we filled all this in already, and then we're gonna hand this in to the teachers, and we're gonna assume that we're one of those cool toppers, and our Venn diagram is the best, so it gets hung up on these like colorful walls in the classrooms, if you know what I'm talking about. That's so cool. And then under here it's like written like our both of our names, so like everyone knows our glory, everyone knows our friendship, and everyone knows our glory. Wait, that would have been so good if I ever experienced that. Sadly, no. So now we're going to have a little bit of story time in which I tell a story that happens in the cafeteria. Classic. So let's have a bit of context. So I had this group of friends that are toxic, and then I exited the toxic friend group because these people just judge me so much. I can't even say that they're my friends anymore. And I can feel that they look down on me. So I left. And then the concerns of lots of people maybe, but who am I going to sit with during lunch now? I'm gonna be sitting alone. I thought like this, okay? There would be a table that the toxic friend group would sit at. It was of like normal level tables, those normal level lunch tables. And there would be a high table with high chairs that are over here right in front of them. So what would happen is they would sit here, and I would sit on this elevated table alone, eat alone right in front of them, and enjoy my food right in front of them to show them that I don't care. And that was the only school memory that I can count as like I'm just a little bit happy in it, just satisfying. I showed them that I don't care. Nothing against popular kids who are actually nice and are actually caring and kind. I know that they exist, okay? But I'm just going to do this for the sake of jokes. Something that I've observed a lot is that the popular kids will always sing at the top of their lungs some popular songs during break time and play the songs on their phone in like full volume. So we're going to recreate that, but using the most underrated songs that I can find. I promise I'm not, okay, I don't need to promise anything. Okay, so I'm gonna do this in a way that I observe them to, because there's actually truth in every stereotype. I'm not saying that like a stereotype is everything that person is, but unfortunately there's truth in every stereotype. And I accept the stereotype of being a weird kid, but the stereotypical weird kid, there are some qualities I possess, but that's not all the qualities I have. So I'm gonna deliver the stereotype to you. Hello guys, so this is me from post filming, and I just watched the video and it was so bad that I don't even want to include it in there. So you guys do not have to know that the original video was 18 minutes long with many retries, but I just kept the video going, so it was 18 minutes and I didn't have like one try that was decent. Don't you just hate it when you are so invisible in your school that when you are just walking down the hallway casually, just going to your next lesson like everyone else, and you're so invisible that people bump into you at least 10 times and almost trip you over, and you are so like non-existent that people just don't stop by and say sorry? Like, okay, this is so annoying. So this leads me to the next thing in our agenda today. And that is walking like an it girl or an it boy or an it person, whatever, and having no one bump into us. We're so free. We're the main character in the hallway. Okay, so this has to look realistic, so we must be holding some books. Let's hold a calculator. A calculator. Calculator. Okay. We're gonna walk like it's a runway. There's no space. Okay. I realize that this is no fun without you guys joining me, so we're gonna act like we are besties and we're arm in arm, stereotypical besties at its best. Okay, other hand. So like don't and because I walk slow. So like I can walk as slow as I want and no one would shove me and push me to the ground. That's so cool. We should walk slow together. This is you, okay? But anyways, guys, I hope that if you can relate to whatever I talked about today, this video was good therapy to you as much as it was good therapy to me. So, I know that I'm about to say goodbye to something that I've never experienced, and that's really sad because there's really no going back now. And I really sincerely think that if I spent most of my life in a school where people understood like basic kindness, love, and respect, I would have actually enjoyed school. But this wasn't my case. So it was traumatizing and it's not fair. Yes, it's not fair, but I decided that instead of just crying about it, I am going to create my own memories. So like this video was the manifestation. I know that as long as this problem is not solved, I will not be the only one who's going through this. I made this video for people who can relate with what I'm going through, to have a laugh about school, to relieve some of the burden that what shouldn't be from school, like imposed like onto them, if you know what I mean. So even if this video was all like stupid jokes, these stupid jokes are also very deep jokes. You can toss a rock into the ocean, but you will never know how deep it will get. So yeah, I was about to end the video, but then I would also like to add something. If you're going through what I talked about, like, I just want to say that I empathize with you, and in the future, like, it's okay because you can have hope, because in the future you will find people like me who have been traumatized too, and we will be besties. We will be besties, and we will create better memories and leave that big block building behind. Yeah!